Wow!
Sa RQ.
Very nice. And what is the capacity of your solar system? What is the capacity in watt peak? How many panels na lang? Nakastack sa room, hindi ma-generate ng power yun. Hindi pa pinapa-install. Oh, I'm excited for you guys. So hopefully, when I tell you what I do, you will have an idea on how to install it someday. Right? Oh, who else other than that solar panel in the campus? Who else has seen a solar panel? Where? Sa hotel. Which hotel? 8 Winds Hotel. Oh, that's right. That's right. Yung ADB, hindi ka pa nakikita yung malaking solar plants sa Asian Development Bank sa rooftop? Hindi pa. Nakakita na ba kayo ng calculator na walang baterya pero gumagana?
Opo.
Nako. Yes, lahat, di ba? It is the same technology. Right? The whole technology about solar PV modules is get light. Right? There's a physical property of the light that excites electrons in certain materials. And when the electrons are excited, right, the negative charge will go to one side and the positive charge will go to the other, and what do you have?
Current.
A differential energy which is called voltage. And when you have voltage and the electrons are freely moving from one direction to another, what do you have?
Current.
Gagaling ah. So it is the whole physical philosophy of solar energy systems. And the way you generate the capacity is, if you want to increase voltage, you connect the solar panels in series. And if you want to increase the amperes, you connect the solar panels in parallel. If you know how battery works, you know what solar energy is. Alright, very simple. But there are several types of solar PV modules. The thin film is probably the cheapest, and it is probably the most insensitive to sunlight. So in other words, it generates enough power even if it is not hit by direct sunlight. And that sunlight power is normally called irradiation. As against crystalline panels, which is normally from silica, right? Yung crystalline panels naman, you have to face the panels directly to the sun. Right? To get the full potential of the efficiency. Yung thin film, hindi masyado. But the trade-off is, yung thin film requires more space to generate the same power in multicrystalline. So in other words, for the same capacity, you will need more thin film panels compared to crystalline. Yung kaibahan lang ng multicrystalline at monocrystalline is, the monocrystalline comes from a single slice of the silicon. Right? Yung multicrystalline is several. Mahirap yung manufacturing ng monocrystalline, and that's why it's more expensive. But the philosophy is the same. The cost differential is more on the cost of manufacturing. But the efficiency of monocrystalline, obviously, will be higher. It goes now, theoretically, commercially, it's 22%. There are some publications from SunPower and from Sanyo and from Rex Solar and another one in the US that they have reached efficiency of up to 29%. Alright, the other thing to say about crystalline is, or all of the panels is, you have to position it properly to get the maximum efficiency. Meron ba tayong blackboard? Wala eh, no? Bitawan ko na lang to. Di ba na lang. Yung nakita nyo ng mga naka-install na solar system, do you ever wonder why it is tilted? In the Philippines, if you see a solar installation, it will never be flat. All the time it is tilted. Would you have a guess why? Yeah? That's a good consequence, but that's not the reason. But it was a good consequence, yeah?
Maximize space, because if it's tilted, if it's lying flat, the surface of where it is, it's the only space. But if it's tilted,
theoretically, you will save space, but from an efficiency perspective, you won't. In fact, you're tilting it if you place them at wrong distances, you might actually have a problem. Any other guess? Yeah?
Sir, yung pag-tilt is depende sa kung gaano kalakas yung araw. Strength ng araw sa...
So why do we have to tilt it?
Kapag kailangan niya na, pag sa place nyo is, depende sa strength.
You're on the right track. Go lang.
Mas malaki, mas mataas yung angle kapag yung strength ng araw sa inyo is mas mahinda. Mas mababa kapag malakas yung...
Bakit? We'll go. You're telling the right answer, but hold on to your thought. Yes, sir.
Dahil sa, sa Earth scale. Depende sa geography.
Depende sa?
Earth scale. Yung tilt ng Earth.
Very good. That's the right answer. Try to imagine the Earth, right? Try to imagine the Earth and the Sun. In the perfect world, the equator is directly under the Sun, perpendicular. Right? So when you are perpendicular, you get the maximum amount of irradiation, right? Guess where the Philippines is relative to the equator? Above the equator. Right? So if you like a solar panel in the Philippines,